Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a first impression and review on the new foundation that Maybelline just came out with. It's called the Dream Cushion and it looks like this. I love the packaging. So basically it's a cushion foundation and this was a big trend during 2016. I make it seem like it was like a long time ago, but it's something that started on last year. A few foundations came out with them. I know Physicians Formula came out with the one, L'Oreal came out with the one, Lancome came out with one. What else came out with the one? There's this brand from Target. I really don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's like Linagige. I'm not sure. I'll link it down below right here, but I'll link it right here. But it's a BB cream that they have, and I have tried that one, and I actually really liked it, but it was very expensive, so I wasn't gonna pay $30 for a cushion foundation. I just didn't think it was worth it. Like, it looked beautiful, but not my thing. So yeah, I got this one at Target. So if you guys want to see my first impression and my final thoughts on this foundation, then just keep on watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be posting tons of new cool videos that I have in mind. So yeah, just don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you guys like this kind of videos. I actually really like filming this type of videos, like first impressions on foundations. I think it's kind of cool. So I got really good feedback from my Sonia one, so if you guys haven't seen it, I'll link it up here. I've also have the Anastasia Stick Foundation and the new one by L'Oreal. So if you guys want to keep seeing first impressions on foundations, give this video a thumbs up. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm using the shade Dirty Warm Nude. I was debating if I was 30 or 40. It doesn't really have like a color like where you could base yourself out of. So it has like this like goldish rose gold bottom, so it's not like the color that you think your foundation might be. So the only thing this foundation says is that it's a fresh face liquid foundation on the go. It doesn't claim it's matte, so you gotta pay attention to that. It says our first fresh foundation in the cushion, and then it says to press sponge onto the product, and then put in the pad on the face, and then blend using small tapping motions. And this foundation is only good for 6 months. So if you guys don't know how long you need to keep your foundations around, there's this little thing right here. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but it says 6 months. I feel like 6 months is not enough, especially if you have like a tons of foundations. Like me myself, I have a lot of foundations, so for me to go through a foundation, I either have to really love it, or I'm like, that's the only foundation that I have. So I think 6 months is not that long, and it only contains 0.51 ounces, which is basically half a foundation. So yeah, I'm not liking that because it is $12.99 or $11.99. I'm not sure. So it's a little bit pricey for half of a foundation. Like most foundations have 1 ounce of product. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying the foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and start priming my face. I'm going to first use my rose hip oil. So I'm going to just apply my rose hip oil all over my face. I love this oil. I love using this instead of a moisturizer. I know it sounds a little crazy because I'm oily, but this oil is so good. It like really helps my skin. My skin has never looked better, like ever, but I started using this oil and it's bomb. Like, it's really, really good. And it dries like really like fast, so it's not like, it doesn't leave you like the greasy feel of an oil. So now I'm going to go ahead and prime with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. You guys know this is my favorite primer of all time. I feel like this is the best primer out there, and it's oil free. So if you are oily, this won't like make you get oily anymore. It's not a matte primer, but I really like the finish that it gives. It gives you like a very smooth canvas to put foundation on. And the thing with primers, you just need a little bit. You don't need a lot. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, I got like a pea size. And like, I only like put it on like my T-zone, like my problem areas. A little buddy right here and over here. So now I'm going to let that sit in, and then I'll go ahead and apply the foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and open the foundation. And it opens like this, and it has a nice mirror right here, which I think it's great for us girls that are on the go. And it has the little sponge that it comes with, and then it has the sponge right here, and then you kind of lift this up. Yep. You kind of lift this up, and the product's down here, so you put your sponge here. I kind of like that because then like your sponge is not always going to be on the product, and it is sealed, so I would have to open it, and then the product's right here. So I'm excited. I have never used foundations like this. I think the only one I've used, I mean I have used one, but it's by this brand, I forgot the name, but it was so expensive that I was like, I'm not gonna buy it. They sell it at Target too, because I got a few samples and I really like how it looked on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this product with the little sponge that it comes with on this side, and then on this side I'll use my beauty blender. So I pressed it twice, and now I'm gonna kind of just dab it. It doesn't even say if it's a full foundation or a medium, like the coverage. So I'm not sure what to expect from it. But BB creams are usually very like lightweight and very like natural. I feel like the color is really good. It blends in really good. And so does the foundation. It's easy to blend. Sorry, I'm like looking because over here I have like the natural lighting. But it looks pretty good. It looks, the color match is really nice. But it's not full coverage. It's more like a light coverage. Because I could still see the blemishes on this side. Let me zoom you guys in. But you can still kind of see my blemishes. Obviously, you're going to see them because they're like a bump. They're not like a mark. But even there, like you can kind of see some of my marks. Like right here. This is like a pimple that's a blemish that's coming out. But it looks really good. Like, it looks very healthy. Like, it makes my skin like glow. So I feel like it's like a more of a dewy finish. I mean, you could probably build it up. It has a nice coverage because look at this side and then look at this side. You guys see? It's very natural finish. That's what I want to say it is. But it gives you a nice glow, like a fresh nice glow. So I could see where they got the name from. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do this side with the beauty blender. So wish me luck. I feel with the beauty blender I got more product to like move around, because I feel with this sponge I feel like I used a lot of product, but with the beauty blender I feel like I didn't have to because it like spread it out evenly. I feel like the sponge absorbed product, the one that comes with the little foundation. I did go with a second layer on both sides just because of my blemish, just on my blemish area. So it is very like a light to medium coverage. So it's not full coverage. So this is the side with the beauty blender. I really like how the beauty blender, I only dabbed it 3 times, and I feel with the other one I dabbed it like multiple times. So I feel like with the beauty blender you get the product to move more around instead of with the sponge that it comes with. And I feel like this little sponge absorbed a lot of the product, so that's why it didn't like move around as much as I would want it to. So I do like it better with the beauty blender. I feel like it looks really good. I actually feel like I need to go over on this side with this beauty blender because it looks so much better with a beauty blender. I'm gonna zoom you guys in for you guys could see. So you saw how I had like all my blemishes, like marks over here, and like it covered them really good. I don't want to say it's full coverage whatsoever, but it did cover them pretty good. And then like on this side you can still see that one, but I feel like with the sponge it like absorbed the product into like way more different places. And then it did cover really good, like really good. So yeah, I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back to tell you guys how I feel about the foundation. And I'm gonna check in later because I know the last foundation review that I didn't do a like update just because I was like doing a lot of things that day. But today I feel like I'll have time to come back later at night and tell you guys my final thoughts on it. Okay, so let me finish my whole foundation and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so I'm back. So I forgot to tell you guys the time earlier, and it was around like 3:30 around there. Because I actually got a text when I started filming it. So I'll tell you guys what time it was. Yeah, I applied it like around 3:15 because I got a text exactly at 3:10 right before I apply the foundation. So now it is going to be 4, so it's been an hour. I did finish up my face and I was just kind of cleaning around the house for a little bit. I'm not doing anything crazy because I'm just not doing anything today. I'm just going to go to the store, do some errands, and then come back home. And so hopefully the foundation stays put because I didn't set it. So I only set my concealer. Yeah, that's all I set. And I did put some bronzer. So it is powder. So this is powder, like mostly this area, but not my T-zone. But so far, I'm liking this foundation. It looks really good. It looks very smooth. Like, it just looks so good. And like, I mean, you could still kind of see my skin through because of the blemishes. But on this side that I don't have any blemishes right now, it just looks so smooth. Like, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. It just looks really smooth. Like, no pores, nothing, and like it just looks really good. I'm loving it. It looks super natural. Like, it doesn't feel cakey. I don't feel anything on my face right now, so it looks really good. I like it. I'm liking this foundation. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna go do some errands, and like I said, I'm gonna go do some errands. Go to the store, buy a few things that I need for a little project that's coming up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hopefully I will update you guys, but so far I'm loving this foundation. It looks really good. It is a little bit pricey, but honestly I feel like with the beauty blender you only need a little bit of product, so I mean it's not that bad in that case, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know what I think about it. But so far I'm really liking it. I love the packaging. I love everything about it. It looks really good. Let's just see how it works out. I want to use it for about at least 5 hours. So it is 4 right now. So hopefully around 9 I'll be back and tell you guys my final thoughts. So yeah, I'm excited. The weather is very chilly, so I feel like even then like I wouldn't get as oily like during the summer. So yeah, I'll go ahead and let you guys go, and I'll check in later to let you guys know exactly my final thoughts on this foundation. But so far I love it. Hey guys, so I'm back to check in. It is now 8:08, and I've been wearing the foundation for about 5 hours because I applied it like around 3. So I applied the foundation around 3 p.m. and it is now 8. So I've been wearing the foundation for about 5 hours and I actually really like it. It looks a little bit oily right now, but I feel like the camera, I mean the light is kind of like reflecting a lot in my oils. But it doesn't look as oily as it looks in the camera in person. just a little bit right here, but it's nothing like really bad. And the rest of my face still looks good. It looks very like smooth and like very natural. It doesn't look like I have foundation on, if that makes any sense. It just doesn't look like I have foundation on, and I really like that. I was kind of scared, like I didn't know what to expect from this foundation because it doesn't claim to be matte nor dewy, so it just doesn't tell you a finish that it has. At least in the package it doesn't say it. So I decided to go on their website and kind of like dig in for more information, because obviously like there's no information nowhere out here like in the stores about this foundation. So I have my little candle burning over here. So it says, what is it? Dream Cushion Fresh Face Liquid Foundation delivers complete luminous coverage for fresh face perfection. So it does say luminous, so it doesn't say that it's matte. So I'm guessing that's why I'm kind of a little bit oily. I feel like if I would have set it, I wouldn't be as like the little T-zone would be a little bit more matte, because it's only been 5 hours. So yeah, but it doesn't say that it's matte. So if you are oily like myself, I recommend just setting your whole face, because I didn't set my whole face. I only set my under eye. The benefits: Maybelline Increased Color Pigment deliver complete luminous coverage for fresh face perfection. I don't think it's a full coverage. I think it's more like a light to medium coverage. I definitely kind of had to build it up in some areas, but I did like the coverage better with a beauty blender than instead with the little sponge that it comes with. And it tells you how to apply it. I'm actually in the Maybelline website right now, so that's where I'm getting the information out of. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in for you guys to see how it looks. So the coverage is pretty good. I'm just oily like right here, like right there, and a little bit right here, but I did put a highlight right here, so I feel like that has to do with the luminous that I have right there. You guys can see this blemish, it's still there, it's not well covered, but other than that, I kind of do like this foundation. It looks very natural. Oh, and it matched me really good, so I'm happy about that. And it does come in 8 shades, so that's something that I wish they had more colors of, but they only have 8, and they don't really have like, it goes from very light to like medium and then dark, so they don't have like a lot of colors. But if you're on my skin tone, number 30 I believe I got, yeah, number 30 will work with you. I'm an NC35 and on MAC, and I'm actually very impressed with this foundation because I didn't think I was gonna like it, just because I didn't know if it was a matte foundation or a luminous foundation. But now that I know it's a luminous foundation, I'm like kind of okay with it, especially because my skin has been more like in the middle. So yeah, I actually really like it. So if you guys see this in your local stores, I say give it a shot. If you are dry, I think you would really love this foundation. If you're oily, you might like it, but like I said, use a matte primer and set it and you'll be fine. But other than that, I really like this foundation. I think Maybelline did awesome. The only thing that I don't like is the applicator, so I do recommend using it with a beauty blender. But I'm liking it so far. I mean, it's only the first day that I'm trying it, and my opinions could totally change. So I'll stay updated with you guys in one of my favorites, if I do like it or if I don't. But so far, I really like it. I've been wearing it for 5 hours. Doesn't feel like I have anything on my face. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this little review on the new Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, then I don't know. But I recommend this foundation. I think if you're oily, you're going to love it. Just wish they had more shades. So Maybelline, please make more shades, because this is a good foundation. I actually really liked it. It's my first time I owned a cushion foundation. So I'm glad I liked it, because I was about to cry if I didn't. But other than that, I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for you guys to stay updated with my new videos.